Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa and you are visiting Makeup and More with Melissa. It's been a minute since I have been on YouTube. I took a little break, I guess you could say. I took some time off. If you had followed my channel for a while, you know that last year around this time, I was hospitalized with COVID and I almost did not come out of that. But thankfully, with all the prayers in the world, I did. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that I was going to have some, I guess you could say, lasting effects I struggled with for quite some time. One of my side effects, I guess you could say, was I had lost all taste of I lost all of my taste and my smell. I didn't get that back for a long time. I didn't have any energy. I was tired all the time and I struggled with that. About 4 months after coming home from the hospital, all my hair started falling out. And for somebody that was doing things in front of a camera, I didn't know what to do. And all of those things just made me so depressed. And my hair falling out, that was the worst because I really liked my hair. And a lot of people struggle, I guess. And I hadn't really heard of a continuing struggle even after you were supposed to be on the mend, but I guess there is. So I still swear that I still struggle a year later with some things. But if you remember me from 4 or 5 months ago, I was a blonde. I am now a brunette. That's only just quite recently. And only quite recently, I decided to have some extensions put in. Believe it or not, I have never in my life had long hair. And I decided that since I lost my hair, I decided I wanted to have some long hair attached to the remaining hair that I had. And since I was gonna do that, I might as well try the long hair. So one of the wonderful ladies that does hair at the salon that I go to, she did my hair. And so, yeah, so that's kind of where we are. So back in when I decided to take a break from YouTube to just kind of refocus myself, I had decided that to try and get myself out of my little depression that I was in, that I needed to try and not focus on myself, hence just take myself off of the videos and focus on something that wasn't me. So I went back to things that I enjoyed in the past, which was trying to help other people. I used to be an EMT and I can't do that anymore, but I wanted to see if I could find a way to help other people. So I went and started doing a little bit of work. These two amazing ladies that were just beginning to open up their own clinic as physical therapists, and they needed somebody just to help with the phones and some paperwork. And lo and behold, their office is amazing now, and they just exploded with patients. But these ladies are the most amazing people that I had met. And for the couple months that I worked with them, I worked with them for about 3 months, and it was exactly what I needed to get my focus off of my own issues and focus on people and seeing people again. And it was really what I needed. So I bless them and thank them so much. And now I'm back. I needed to refocus my efforts back at home. My family needed me. So now I'm back at home and back with my videos and back seeing everybody here. So that's where I have been. That's my little life update. I am looking forward to being back in front of the camera and creating my little content, continuing my little YouTube channel, and bringing forth some hopefully helpful videos of review videos. That didn't come out right. Back reviewing some things for you, and just having some fun with makeup and all that kind of thing. So if you are not a member of my channel, but you have found my channel, I hope you will consider being a member and subscribe to my channel. I'm hoping that I will find some more subscribers. I do have tucked away some makeup baskets or giveaways. And once we start getting some actual subscribers, hopefully like maybe 100 at a time, then I'm going to start doing some giveaways. So tag your friends, have them subscribe to my channel, and let's see where we can get this thing going. But I do have giveaway material to go with. So if this sounds good to you, then please subscribe. And right now I am going to be doing this look that I came up with just now, which part of it just rubbed off. My allergies are killing me. This is the look that I came up with. My eyes keep watering and I keep having to dab at them, so bear with me. But this is the look, and it came from this beautiful palette, the Limoncello palette from ColourPop. It is a very fun spring summer palette. But so if you're interested in seeing how I got this look, then subscribe and follow me. You can certainly get this look by if you have any colors that are similar to this. There's certainly other palettes that have some of these colors, maybe not all in one palette, but dig around your stash, see what you have. I'll wait, and let's get into it. All right. Okay, so I am back and I've got my hair pulled back. I put on already my base makeup, which is my foundation, my concealer. I did some contouring and already did my bronzer. And like I said in the entry part of the video, we already have blushes to go over and pick. So I did not put on a blush. And we have some swatches. And first I wanted to show you these beautiful brushes. I don't know if I'll be using any of them since I'm already redoing this video because I filmed the first one accidentally without any sound. I'm going to be using this brush again. This was a good little brush, but I did not seem to use the other ones, but we might try and incorporate them in this time. There's 5 brushes, a flat brush, a pretty rounded brush. It's pretty soft. I'm not sure what I would use it for. A blending brush, a smaller domed brush, and a good little eyeliner or wing brush, angled wing brush. So those came in the set as well. And for blushes, there were 3 stick blushes. I'm not overly familiar with using the stick blushes. We're going to attempt to use them today. There are 3 different shades. There's one called Picnic Time, and that seems to be your brighter pink color. That seems to be that color right there. It's a pretty pinkish color. There is a fairly nude color called Cottage Life. It's like a peachy nude, I guess you would say. That's that color right there. Then there is Coastal Drive, which is that color right there. It's a pretty color. I think that's the color that I used the first time, so I think I'm going to stick with it. I liked it. It came out pretty. All I do is I take a brush, rub it on the stick here. And I usually start in a tight circle and I expand it. And I'm gonna go pretty high on my cheekbones today. I've been placing my blush a little higher. And it does look like it's, oh my goodness, a bright color, but some of it is my patting motion that I'm doing. It'll calm down. And then I'm going to do the other side, starting in a tight circle, going outward, blending out. And then I do like to bring a little bit just over my nose. It kind of generates a kind of look like if you've come right off the beach and you were in the sun. And I put a little bit on my forehead because I always get it on the forehead anyway. The sun, I mean. Okay. And I usually put a little bit on my chin, just a little bit. Where I normally would get sun, and that's usually right across the bridge of my nose, my chin, right across my forehead is usually where I get it. And I'm still just spreading it around, focusing most of it up on the higher portion of my cheeks. Okay, now, if you do go a little bit overboard, I take my beauty sponge, which that's how I applied most of my makeup today, and I just gently dab over it, which I normally do anyway, because I kind of like to blend my edges in with my skin and the rest of my makeup. But a lot of this is actually redness just from me patting the brush into my skin, so it will actually calm down. Moving on, there were 3 sprays that were included in the set. There is a shimmering, wouldn't be me if I wasn't dropping things, a shimmering dry oil. Unfortunately, I threw out all the boxes yesterday because I thought that I had taped the video with sound, which I didn't. I'm not a dry oil person overly, so I don't know if I'll be using that. It's going to go everywhere and stain my clothes. And then there's this glow oil, which is very pretty, and it's in Citron Crush. And this is a little liquidy too, but it's a little thicker. And I actually took a little bit of this on my sponge, just a little bit, and I actually patted a little bit of it on my cheeks and kind of tried to create the illusion that it was some highlight. I think I need to shake it up a little bit better. Let's try it again. There we go. So very thick, nice gold color. And again, I dabbed it on my cheeks and really kind of blend it in. Oh. Kind of mushed it in all over, and it did give me a very nice glow, and it smells good. It smells lemony. I kind of liked that, and it didn't disturb any of my makeup underneath. It leaves your skin a wee bit tacky, but I did like it. It made everything kind of look glowy. You know I love to glow. I love to glow. So I thought it was very pretty. I was surprised. It was just a fluke that I tried it. Oh, and the third spray, totally loved it. I would totally put it in the refrigerator, little makeup fridge that I have in my makeup room. It's a glistening up energizing mist. Doesn't say setting spray or anything on it, so I can't hold up to that, but it's got a nice spritzer on it. And it smells very nice, very lemony, very nice and fresh. And if you like lemon, if you don't like lemon, don't go for it. But it smells very good. To the palette, can we talk about the design on all of the packaging? I absolutely love it. I love the color. Beautiful, beautiful. Reminds me of spring going into summer. We need that sunshiny look. And then opening it up, maybe. Oh, look at the colors. There's a lot of color to use in that palette. I just looked at it and I was like, ooh, that looks like so much fun. If you know my old channel, then you know that I used to do both eyes at the same time. It kind of made my video quite long. And I actually saw during my time off, I was watching some other channels and I saw a very good idea that was done by another YouTuber. She does one eye and then does the other eye off camera. I will have to look up her name, and if I can figure out what her name was, and I will add it to the bottom, and you can check out her channel. Very good idea. So that is how I am going to do it in the sake of trying to save time on my videos. First, I am going to go in with this color, this beautiful bright yellow color right here, Amalfi. I hope I'm not butchering that name. And I'm just going to pick it up. And I guess I will work on, I was working on the right eye yesterday. I guess we'll work on the right, or maybe the left eye. I'll go on the right eye. And I'm just going to put that into my crease and blend that in really well. It's a very nice, pretty, springy yellow. I'm so looking forward to spring and summer. I just can't even wait. Okay, so that's a pretty yellow in there. And then I am gonna go into lemon squeezy right there, and I'm just gonna deepen up this corner here, just the corner. Bring it in a little bit to the edge here. There was quite a lot of ways I could have gone with this palette. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I wanted to use all of the colors at once. That would have been scary. Okay. All right. And then I took that brush and I went into the grotto right here. And I really, really packed that onto my corner here. Kind of gave me a summer sunset vibe. Right in the corner V, and I drug. I brought it down, and then I took the brush that I was first using, and without any new product on it, I just blended that in a wee bit. That's pretty. And then, just with my finger, I wanted to play with this green color here, this Capri. And I just gently patted that right in. Reminded me of the fresh green grass that's soon to come up, hopefully. And then I'm gonna go back into the grotto, which was that deeper corner shade, and just bring it back in a little bit so we don't lose it. And if you start to lose any of that pretty yellow that was in there, just bring it back in too. That's so pretty. Pretty spring. All right, and then I'm gonna take the grotto and I just want to bring it down. And then I'm gonna take another brush, and I always have some MAC Fix-It. I spray my brush and I'm gonna go into that green. I forget to look up into the camera. My mirror is right below it. I'm just taking that right along the front of my lash line there on the bottom with a very small brush. And with another very small brush, I'm gonna go back and find that grotto color, and I think I'm gonna do the same thing just to really intensify it. Okay, and then I'm gonna use this crystal, oh no, I'm gonna use this beautiful yellow Serenade right here. It's a shimmer yellow, and I'm gonna take that and I'm just gonna pop that into my inner corner right there. And I'm gonna take this beautiful color called Touring, and I'm gonna put that in my brow bone. Well, on my brow bone, not in my brow bone. That might hurt if I tried to embed it in there. Okay, I'm gonna go and get this eye up to speed, catch it up, and I will be right back. Okay, so I am back. I put on some mascara, and this is a close-up view of the eye look. I need to touch up the green because when I was putting on the mascara, I smudged it. I love how these colors turned out. They're so spring looking. It's just so pretty. So I ended up putting on mascara, And that's what we have. And I was thinking I might like to take this pretty sparkly gold color and actually use it as a highlighter. Just gonna pat it in and then kind of really get it in there. Look at that. That's so pretty. So an eye palette doesn't just have to be an eye palette. Now all we have to do are lips. I'm going to take some lip liner in GRWM Nude 2 and just line my lips a little bit. This kit did come with 4 lip oils. I'm not the biggest fan of the lip oils. I kind of would rather the lippy sticks or lip liners or something, but alas, we have the lip oils. So it came with a clear color, a very pale color called Panna Cotta. So this is the Panna Cotta color, a nice pretty kind of beigey nude. The next color is a darker nude, I would say. Biscotti. Yeah, that's like a darker nude. And then we have Gelato. I need to be in Italy. And that's a pinky color right there. That's Gelato. Very pretty. I think I am going to go with the middle shade, which is what I went with last time, yesterday's video. I stuck with all of them, so. And pop that in. Just like that. There we go. And there is the look. Now, this set also came with these 4 cute little eye sticks. Shadow sticks. I did not use them. I chose to use the palette. You could probably also use them as liners, although I really would have loved to have had the color green. We don't have that. We have a very light goldish yellow called Cool Breeze. That's this, I don't even know if you could barely see it. Cool Breeze, a goldish yellow. That's the goldish yellow. Check Please, which is this brownish color, very pretty. And then this beautiful blue, Style and Ease. That's really pretty. My big frustration with the sticks is that there is literally no room at the end of the top. So if you accidentally forget, like I do, to twist them back down, then you basically squish the whole bottom of the tip, which is what I did. So ColourPop, you need to spare the expense and add more room in the top of the lid. Now, I have not tried these. I don't know how they wear. I chose to go with the eyeshadow palette. Let's talk about the palette. My thoughts. Usually ColourPop is known to have some fairly colorful but drier, on the drier side mattes. I did not find that in this palette. I had no fallout, nothing. The colors were quite pigmented, as you can see. The shimmers were a beautiful color. They blended in very well. I can see myself using this palette throughout the summer. I can't wait to dig into that blue shade. Very nice palette. I really am looking forward to using it throughout the summer. The lip oils, I'm just not a huge fan. I do like the variety of the range. That's nice colors. But I'm not a huge lip oil person. I probably would have rather something else. I can't speak much on the sticks. You heard what I had to say about the shadow sticks. The sprays, I loved the two of them. The dry oil spray and the glisten ups. The dry oil and then the glisten up. I loved, actually, I'm gonna spray it again. Yum. I could just live with this spray. Oh, it smells so good. So nice and lemony. It kind of reminds me of Lemon Pledge, but better. And I didn't really use these too much. It was a nice thought, but the one brush was good. I liked this brush. This brush was very handy. This one I just didn't think to use. They're very soft. So, I guess you could use this for, I don't know how well it would have been to blend out that blush. I'll have to try it. I would have preferred maybe a lower price point on the package and kept this out. And I don't know about the shadow sticks. The packaging on I loved the packaging. So that's about it. I think there was a couple ways that we could have brought the price point down. I don't know how many people really liked the really liquidy dry oil. I don't know how well that sells. Maybe it does sell really well. I'm not sure. It's just not for me. But then I guess that's why they sell everything individually, in which case, go ColourPop. I really enjoyed the idea to this collection. I wish that they didn't do as many new palettes, but did more collective palettes like this, thoughtful palettes together. I loved the blush sticks. Those were very nice. I really liked them. And I probably will enjoy the other two colors as well. Nice shade range also. A pinky tone, a neutral tone, and a darker tone. So I really liked those. I think I'll have fun with them throughout the summer. It wasn't a bad price if you pick and chose what you really wanted. So that's my review. I hope you found this review helpful to you, and if you did, could you please like the video or hit the thumbs up or hit the like button. It would really help me so much, and I enjoyed being back here. I hope I will see you in my next video, and I have a lot of other new products, some new products that are new to me, and then just some products that are overall new coming out. So I hope I will see you in the next video. Until I do, stay safe, happy, and healthy, and see you soon. Bye.